Have you ever wondered why your beloved cat sometimes bites you when you pet their head, and at other times purrs with affection? In today's episode, we will uncover the secrets of cat petting that will transform your relationship with these furry friends. You will learn which areas on their head your cat loves to be petted, which areas you should avoid, and why. You'll understand how the right kind of petting can strengthen your bond and provide your cat with a sense of security. Finally, we will surprise you by revealing the worst place to pet a cat and how avoiding it can prevent stress and unpleasant reactions in your pet. Watch until the end to discover all the secrets of cat affection and learn how to become the best friend of your feline companion. When you approach your cat to pet them, one of the best places to start is the area behind their ears and the top of their head. These areas are treasure troves of pleasurable sensations for your furry friend, packed with nerve endings that respond to touch in a way that makes your cat feel relaxed and happy. You might notice that cats often rub these spots against furniture or their owner's legs, which is a clear signal that they derive immense pleasure from it. The greatest pleasure can be provided by gently scratching behind their ears. It's like the best relaxation massage for a cat after a busy day of hunting flies and napping in the sun. When you touch the top of their head, your cat may begin to purr and gently squint their eyes. Another magical spot that cats love is their cheeks, chin, and the upper part of their nose. These areas are not only rich in nerve endings, but also strategic locations containing scent glands. When you stroke your cat's cheeks and chin, you're not only giving them pleasure, but also helping them mark their territory. It's as if your cat is leaving little scent business cards on you, saying, "This is my human, my place, my space." Petting the cheeks and chin helps your cat feel safe and secure, reassuring them that they have control over their environment and that they are in a home where they are loved and respected. When your cat rubs their cheeks against your hand, they are giving you the purest expression of their love and trust. Petting a cat in the right places is not just about making them feel good, it's also a way to strengthen the bond between you. When you touch these sensitive and meaningful spots, your cat feels understood and appreciated. It's a language of love that says, "I know you, I care about you, and I want you to be happy." Where do cats dislike being petted on their heads? Although cats love affection, they have their sensitive zones that are best avoided while petting. Here are the places on a cat's head where touching is not welcomed and an explanation of why. It might be surprising to many, but cats do not enjoy being touched on their whiskers. A cat's whiskers are more than just a cute feature of their appearance. They are a powerful sensory tool that helps them navigate and assess their surroundings. Each whisker is rooted in a special follicle that is incredibly sensitive to touch and vibrations. Therefore, touching them can be irritating and uncomfortable for a cat. Imagine someone constantly touching your eyelashes. It might be a similar sensation for a cat. It interferes with their tactile and balance senses, causing the cat to feel disoriented and anxious. When you touch a cat's whiskers, you might accidentally pull them, which is very unpleasant and painful for the cat. The roots of the whiskers are so sensitive that even slight pulling can be uncomfortable for a cat. Therefore, it is better to avoid touching this area. Although most cats dislike having their whiskers touched, some may tolerate it to a minor extent, especially if the touch is very gentle and non-invasive. However, even then, it's best to observe the cat's reactions and avoid touching the whiskers if you notice any signs of discomfort. Another area that cats often do not tolerate, and which may cause irritation, is the tips of their ears. A cat's ears are true sensors of the external world. They are not only instruments of hearing, but also filled with nerve endings, making them extremely sensitive to touch. The tips of the ears are areas that cats prefer to protect and avoid excessive stimulation. Petting them can be irritating and unpleasant for a cat, and even stressful. It is as if someone is constantly touching your most delicate spots, where the skin is most sensitive. Cats often flick their ears to rid themselves of the unpleasant sensation, which is a clear sign that they do not appreciate such touching. If a cat has an ear infection, petting this area can be painful. In such cases, it's important to watch for any signs of discomfort, such as scratching at the ears, shaking the head, or avoiding touch in that area. If in doubt, it's best to consult a veterinarian. Remember that each cat is different and has unique preferences when it comes to petting, similar to putting together a puzzle with unique pieces. Every cat is unique, filled with its own colors and features, making it one of a kind. It's as if each comes with its own instruction manual, and our task is to discover and understand these unique preferences. Some cats love it when you gently stroke their head, feeling as if they are wearing a crown full of tenderness. These moments are pure pleasure for cats, making them feel loved and special. However, others prefer to be stroked along the back. When you pamper your cat, remember that each has its own unique preferences and tastes. It's a bit like choosing between a firm hug and a relaxing touch. Regardless of which form of petting you choose, it's important that it is full of love and tenderness. Why is it important to pet your cat? You now know the best places to pet your cat, but have you ever wondered why it is so important? Petting brings benefits to both you and your pet. It is not only a way to spend time pleasantly, but also to strengthen the bond between you. Some cats come to their owners multiple times a day, demanding affection and jumping on their laps. Others may not need as much affection, but find the owner's touch just as enjoyable. For a cat, petting can be reminiscent of their kittenhood when their mother groomed them with her tongue. A mother cat not only cleans her kittens, but also strengthens her bond with them. That's why cats like to be petted. It's an opportunity for them to exchange scents and establish a deeper connection with the caregiver. However, that's not the only reason why petting is so important. During petting, you might notice various troubling changes in your pet's body, which can speed up the diagnosis and treatment of potential health problems. You might feel lumps, and it's also a good time to check the condition of the cat's skin. Thus, petting is not only a nice gesture, but also an important part of caring for the health and well-being of your furry friend. And now, the answer to the last question. Which place is the least appropriate for petting your kitten? When you see a cat lying on its back, exposing its belly, it may seem like the perfect invitation for petting. However, think twice before reaching out. The belly is one of the worst places to pet a cat, and persistent attempts can quickly make you enemy number one for your furry friend. A cat's belly is a very sensitive and protected part of the body. A cat exposing its belly is not an invitation to pet, but rather a sign of trust. In nature, the belly is the most vulnerable spot for attacks, and cats, as natural hunters and defenders, instinctively protect this area. Petting the belly can be extremely stressful and uncomfortable for a cat. In the wild, the belly is where all vital organs are located. Therefore, cats instinctively protect this area from potential threats. Touching this zone can trigger an immediate defensive reaction: scratching, biting, and even attacking. The skin on a cat's belly is extremely delicate and sensitive to touch. Even the slightest pressure can cause discomfort or pain. It's as if someone is continuously touching your most sensitive spot. Over time, it becomes unbearable. Petting the belly can cause immense stress for a cat. When a cat feels threatened, its response is immediate defense. This means that instead of enjoying a moment of relaxation, your cat will be anxious and stressed. Remember, if your kitten trusts you enough to let you pet its belly, it indicates that you have an exceptionally strong bond. It is an expression of complete trust, proof that your cat feels safe with you and knows you will not harm it. The belly is the most sensitive and protected part of a cat's body, so exposing it and allowing touch in this area is a sign of the highest trust and comfort in your presence. When your cat allows you to pet this intimate area, it shows that it offers you unconditional love and security. Such trust does not come easily, so every gesture of this kind should be appreciated. Always reciprocate this trust by caring for your pet with the utmost tenderness and attention. Only then can your relationship flourish, becoming even deeper and more fulfilling. If you enjoyed our video today, please subscribe to our channel and give a thumbs up. It helps us continue creating new, interesting content for you. Your support is very important to us and motivates us to keep working. See you in the next episode.